Power Guitar. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to play the solo from My Chemical Romance's I'm Not Okay brackets I Promise. This is a pretty iconic solo and probably one of the first songs that I actually learned properly on the guitar. And as they've just decided to reform, I thought it's only right that I cover it and share it with the world. So here we go. So jumping straight in, we're going to be heading up to the 16th fret on the G string. With our third finger as follows, we're going to go 16th fret on the G string. We're going to be placing our second and first finger behind the third finger on the 16th fret because we're going to start with two whole tone bends. Now a whole tone bend is essentially bending the string so that it sounds one whole note higher than what you started on. So on the 16th fret, we want it to sound like the 18th fret. So we want it to sound like that note. So it's really important that when you're doing these bends that you're listening out to how far you're stretching them up. So we're going to do two whole tone bends. And on the third one, we're going to do a whole tone bend up, and then we're going to bring it back down to the 16th fret again. So when you put that together, you have we're then going to go to the 14th fret of the G, then the 13th fret with our first finger, back to the 14th fret with our second finger, and then roll up to the 14th fret of the D string with our second finger. So we've got, this is the second section, 14th fret on the G, first finger, back to the 13th fret, 14th fret on the G with our second finger, and roll up to the 14th fret on the D. So this is what we've got so far. Okay, next up, we're going to go starting on the 14th fret of the D again, to the 13th fret of the G with our first finger, to the 14th fret of the G with our second finger, and then the 16th fret of the G with our third finger. So when I do that in slow-mo, so here we go from the start. Okay, for the next bit then, we're going to recycle those three bends that we used earlier. So that was two up bends, whole tone, and then an up and a down whole tone bend. We're then going to be going back to the 14th fret with our first finger on G, back to the 16th fret, third finger on G, and then we're going to do an up bend, whole tone bend, but we're going to kill it straight away, like that. So we're going to go and then back to the 14th fret of the G with our first finger. Let me show you that all together one more time. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. Okay, on to the next section then. Using your second finger on the 14th fret of G, we're going to do a down pick on the 14th fret, an up pick on the 13th fret using our first finger, a down pick on the 14th fret, using our second finger, an up pick on the 16th fret using our little finger. So this is what we've got so far. And basically we would just repeat that pattern. So I'm going to explain that again. Using your second finger on the 14th fret of the G, we're going to do a down pick. So we're using alternate picking here. We're then going to do an up pick using our first finger on the 13th fret. Down pick, second finger, 14th fret. Up pick, little finger, 16th fret. And we repeat that. So here it is in slow-mo. So putting all that together so far. Moving on then, we're going to be hitting the 17th fret of the B string. Again, we're going to go for a bend. So third finger and your second and first finger are supporting those. So we're on the B string, 17th fret. We're going to do a whole tone bend up, and then we're going to drop it back down to the standard 17th fret note. We're then going to use our second finger to hit the 15th fret, down pick. 17th fret, little finger, up pick. 15th fret, second finger, down pick. 14th fret, first finger, up pick. So we've got we're then going to use our second finger, 15th fret, down pick. First finger, 14th fret, up pick. Then our third finger is going to the 16th fret of the G, down pick. And finally finishing this little phrase off, 14th fret on the B, first finger. So you've got I'll do that again, slow-mo. Bend on the 17th fret, bring it back down. Alternate picking, 15, 17, 15, 14, 16 on the G, 14 on the B. We're then going to use our bend on the 16th fret, whole tone up, and then bringing it back down to the standard 16th fret note again. So that section. Final bit of this solo then, we're going to start on the 14th fret of the A string with our little finger. We're then going to go up to the 11th fret of the D string with our first finger. We'll then be going to the 12th fret of the D string with our second finger. Moving on to the 14th fret of the D string with our little finger. So this is what we got so far. 14th fret A, little finger. 11th fret D, first finger. 12th fret D, second finger. 14th fret D, little finger. On the G string, we'll be moving to the 11th fret G. 13th fret G, third finger. 14th fret G, little finger. Moving on to the B, 12th fret, B, first finger. 14th fret, B, third finger. 15th fret, B, little finger. And then we'll be descending 14th fret, third finger, 12th fret, first finger, and finishing on the 14th fret on the G with our third finger. Okay, this is the only time I'm probably going to mention the picking on this solo, but I think it's pretty important for this riff because we're going to use what we call economy picking. So we'll be travelling with our plectrum the same way in which the lick is moving. So if we see we're moving down a string and we happen to be moving on a down pick, we're going to use that momentum to make life easier. So the picking goes as follows, starting on the A string, down, down onto the D string, up, down, down onto the G string, up, down, down onto the B string, up, down, up, down, and finishing with an up on the G. So watching my right hand this time as I do this. And there we have it. There we have it then. That is the solo for I'm Not Okay, I Promise by My Chemical Romance. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. If you have any questions at all, please jot them down in the comment box below or find me on Instagram at WRGuitarist. If you like what you're seeing and you like what you're hearing and you like my jam, you like my style, then please subscribe to my channel. Check out some of the other videos in my playlists as well, and hopefully I will see you through the camera very soon on my next video.